Reality Transurfing, money. It's hard to love money without trying to possess it. Therefore, in this case, it's practically impossible to avoid dependent relationships. We can only try to keep them to a minimum. Be happy if you have money, but don't ever be killing yourself over not having enough money or overspending it. Otherwise, you will have less and less of it. If a person doesn't earn much money, then his typical mistake will be moaning about how there is never enough money. The parameters of such a radiation correspond to financially poor life tracks. It is especially dangerous to give in to the anxiety that you have less and less money. Fear appears to be one of the most energetically rich emotions. Thus, by experiencing fear of losing money or being afraid of not earning enough, you will be most effectively transferred to a track where there actually will be less and less money for you. If you have fallen into this trap, it won't be easy to get out, but it is possible. So, in order to escape the money trap, it's necessary to eliminate the cause of the excess potential, which you have created yourself. And what causes this excess potential is usually an extreme desire to have money or to be dependent on it. For starters, accept what you have and be satisfied with it. Remember that it could always be a lot worse. You don't have to reject the desire to have money. You just have to accept the fact that money is not flowing to you like a river for the moment being. Approach it as a player who can at any moment become incredibly rich or lose everything he has. Many pendulums use money as a universal means for paying off their adherents. It is the activity of pendulums that has specifically led to the widespread money fetish. Money helps us to have a good life in the material world. Almost everything can be bought and sold. All pendulums pay with money, no matter which one you pick. But there is a hidden threat here. Having bitten the falsely glittering bait, you could very easily make a turn onto the life tracks that are located far away from your happiness. Pursuing their own interests, pendulums have created the myth that in order to get anything you need to have means. In this way, the aim of each individual person is replaced with an artificial substitute, money. The person can get money from different pendulums, thus he is not thinking about his own aim, but about money. And thus he falls under the influence of a pendulum that is alien to him. The man no longer understands what he personally wants from his life, and instead he joins the useless race for money. It is very profitable for the pendulums when things work this way, but man becomes dependent on money and pendulums and thus loses his way. Working for an alien pendulum, he will never get much money because he is serving somebody else's goal. Many people find themselves in a situation like that, hence the myth that wealth is a privilege of the few. But in fact, any person could get rich as long as he is pursuing his own goal. Money is not the goal, and it is not even a means for reaching the goal. It is only an accompanying attribute. The goal is what a person wants out of life. Here are a few examples. To live in one's own house and grow roses. To travel around the world, to see faraway places. To catch trout in Alaska. To go skiing in the Alps. To raise horses at one's own farm. To enjoy life on one's own island out in the ocean. To become a movie star or an artist. It's obvious that certain goals can be achieved only if you have a bag of money. So the majority of people do exactly that. They are trying to get this bag. They think about money, leaving the goal itself in the background. According to the principles of transurfing, they are trying to get to a life track where the bag of money awaits them. But, working for somebody else's pendulum, it's very hard to get the bag of money, or rather, it is impossible. So what happens is that you won't get any money, nor will you reach your own goal. If you believe that your goal can only be achieved if you are rich, send that requirement to hell. Think about the goal itself, and not about money. Money will come by itself, because it is a complementary attribute. You know now how strong the influence of a pendulum can be. That influence gave birth to a whole heap of deceiving facts and myths. But only those people became millionaires who did not have wealth on their mind, but their goal. In reality, there are no limitations to wealth and riches. You could want absolutely anything. If it is truly yours, you will get it. Again, money is nothing but a complementary attribute on the way to your goal. Don't worry about the money. It will come to you automatically. Don't think about money. Think about what you want to get. Treat money with respect, but don't attach importance to it. When you spend it, don't regret it. Let money flow. Movement removes excess potential. This is how you free yourself from the illusion. Thank you for listening. Until next time, stay aware, stay grounded, and keep transurfing.